Welcome to Let's Play Solitaire, and thanks for joining us. Today we will be tackling a random game and not editing it. Hopefully we'll have some challenges so I can show you a few tricks. Let's go ahead and get started here. Now, one of the things I like to do first is go for the columns. These are columns right here. Up here, these are foundation piles. The second thing I like to do, if you see where the arrow is pointing right here, that's called a draw pile. I like to save the early cards in the draw pile as insurance. You'll see more on that later. Let's see what we can play from the column. Obviously, we can play this 10. Okay, we can play that. We're going to put both of these aces up top to the foundation pile. Now, there's a king that can go here, but should it? Well, we don't know yet. We're going to put it there and find out. And there's no more moves. So what I'm going to do is use the undo button right there to take it back. We may or may not play it, but odds are we're going to try to find a better move and maybe work one of these columns out. Well, try to aim for the queen column if we can find a king of spades or king of clubs. Let's go ahead and start with the draw pile there. Interesting. This is a very interesting card. You'll notice it's the 10 of spades. It's such an interesting card to the point where I actually might want to take this 10 of clubs back and start from scratch and not even play that. Because being able to use this card will allow us to manipulate the entire draw pile. So I may want to consider taking it back. Let's see where that 10 came from. 10 came from right here. I'm going to take the 10 back. I'm not going to play a 10 right now. And I'm not going to play this 10 either, but I'm inclined to play this 10 because it gets us more. However, if there's more moves behind this, there's a red 7 of hearts, I may consider playing the 10 of clubs. I don't know which one I'm going to play yet, but I think I'm leaning, I am leaning toward the 10 of spades in the front of the draw pile, but I'm going to use that as insurance. So we'll see what we have. We'll see what we have in the rest of the draw pile and then make a decision. Again, I'm going to hold off on this and this other card as well, saving that as insurance. I want to play from the back of the draw pile first. Oh, that's interesting. This queen could be an important card to move. The queen of clubs. We'll have to move 2 cards in front of that to get it where we want. We'll do that the next time around, though. So we're going to play the diamond. We can play that, obviously. And was that a black? Oh, there's a red king. We already have a red king. We want a black king down here, if we can. So no rush to play that king. Again, there's a jack, there's an ace. I think we're going to play the ace of clubs next. That'll be good because we can get that up. We can also get this 3 of hearts up later. We'll deal with that. So that's what we have there. Let's go from the very back of the draw pile. Again, saving the early cards as insurance. That way we can maximize the number of looks we get. We're going to start with the ace of clubs in the very back. And then, oh, now we can play this queen. However, I'm going to hold off on this one because I believe there is a queen behind it. That's a queen of clubs. And I'm going to try to play that instead. And the reason being is it's usually better to play the earlier of the 2 cards out of the draw pile. So we're going to do that because that queen could bottleneck us later. Again, we get this 10 for insurance. We're going to want to have this queen being played right here, this queen of clubs. And to do that, we're going to play 2 cards here. We're going to play the 2 of hearts and the 4 of hearts. We're not going to play the 9. Not going to play the 9. And remember, we have an insurance card that's a 10 of spades up front, so we can manipulate this 9 and bring it forward if we need to later on and still play it. This queen will be the next card we're going to play, I believe. There's also another 9 in the back, but again, we want to play the 9 from the front. There's a jack. It won't drop next time, though. So we're going to go through again and try to get a little more organized here. We're just trying to needle away at this and then try to maximize the number of moves here. So there's the queen. The question is there anything behind it? There is the 3 and the other queen. So we're going to play this 3 of spades. And I think, yeah, that's it for that time around. We'll go through again. And we'll just look at the back one more time here. So nothing we want to play there. Again, we're playing the 9 in front of that. Oops. So let's go back. Undo. There we go. So we are going to play, I believe it's the Queen of Clubs right now. So the third one there, the Queen of Clubs. We're going to play this. Now we can play the Jack. That's a good card. That's a King. King of Clubs. We're going to play the Queen over here. And now we've got a little bit of a dilemma or a bunch of different decisions we can make. There's a lot of different ways this can go. Some of these are the right way. Some of these are not the right way. We don't know yet. So we're going to play each one of these and then try to figure out which move is the best. Alternatively, I've had games where I thought one move was better than the other. And it was because there's more cards moved. But then we'd get stuck and we'd have to actually go to the other pile and figure out a way to do that. But hopefully it won't come to this. Let's play this King of Spades here. There's a red Jack. So that's good. That would allow us to play both 10s. Remember? So that's an option potentially. Let's take a look at this King. That's a red 10. I think that's what we had last time. So that's kind of a dead end. And this King right here gives us the 4 of diamonds. Unfortunately, we've already played a 4 earlier on. We could, in theory, take that 4 back and play a different queen. That is a possibility. Actually, I think I'm going to go that route. Remember this 4 we played right here? If we know there's a 4 of diamonds under here, I think it might be best to just go back and play this 4 of diamonds because I think it's going to have more value figuring out what's under that column. I think. So we're going to go back all the way to where that 4 came from. And then we're going to switch gears here. So we are instead going to play the other queen, I believe. We will play this queen. This 3 of hearts is going to drop. We're going to play that, and then we'll play the queen. So going back again. And yeah, or alternatively we could, well, we're just going to play this 3 of hearts right here, okay? Queen of heart, or the Queen of Spades is going to drop. We'll play the other card in front of that as well. So we will play this Jack. And there's the Queen. Okay. We're not going to play, or we are going to play this Jack, right? Okay. So that gave us the King, then we went across, and that gave us the other King. Now we're going to play this King over here. Now we can play the 4 of diamonds. And that gives us an 8. Okay? Very important. If you remember on the right, there was a red 7 underneath this. Now we can move that red 7. So let's play this 10. Unfortunately, we are giving up an insurance card at the very front of the draw pile, so we may not be going that way, but we're going to see. Okay, that's a 9. We can move this 8 right here, and we can potentially move one of these 9s and then move the 8. But again, we've got to get another Jack out. I think there was a Jack. There was a Jack under one of these Kings. So what we'll have to do is figure out a way to open up one of these columns here. Move the King that has the Jack. I think is it this one? One of these two had the Jack under it. We'll have to do that. And then we can have that 10 as an insurance card in the front. So let's just see how this plays out. Oh, that's a good card. That's a real good card. Because we can move the 5 there. 7. And we've opened it up. Oh, we got a 6 of diamonds here. We can open this one up as well. Oh, that's great. Now we've got an abundance of options. We can move the 4 of spades here. We're going to play this 9. Because it's more valuable. The 9 of clubs here is always going to be more valuable than a 9 of spades in the very back of a draw pile. Because it opened up the column. And there we have it right there. So we got this King right here. And that's the one with the Jack. Okay. That's good. That'll give us our insurance card, which is the 10 of spades. So that's pretty sweet. Yeah, if you can catch these type of moves, it can be the difference between being stuck in a game and being able to solve a game. And oh, by the way, we can move our 9 now. We can also move this 9 of hearts, I believe. Oh, no, there was a 9 in front of that, wasn't there? I might want to go with a 9 in front of that. I'm just going to see what's under the 8 just to peek. Yeah, I'm gonna go with a 9 that's in the front of the draw pile because it's more valuable to play that if we can. Being this 9 of diamonds right here, and eventually we get to play both of those. So let's go back again, and it looks like the first move is going to be the 10. Let's see if there's anything else. Yeah, it looks like just the 10, really. And the good news is, because we have the 10 there, we can also play a bunch more cards. Now, you could play 8, 7 right away, right? But that's not very smart to do. So let's put those back. And the reason being is, well, you know, you could drop 3. Well, let's see. Oh, there's a 6 there. 6 of hearts. That's not good. Yeah, you don't. If you play 8, 7, the next card is going to be up as a 5, so you can't play that. The only card you could play was the 9. So we want to drop this 3, or do we want to drop this 3 of clubs? That's a good question. Let's see what else is here. Yeah, we're going to play one card. We're going to drop the 3 of clubs because then we can drop the 9 and the 8 as well. So going through again. And then we can finally play this 9 because there's 2 10s, so it doesn't matter now. And then we can move this 8 as well. Okay. I'm going to hold off on that 3 there. Low cards can get you in trouble if you play them. The same with this one. It's a little tricky there. We are going to play this 9 right there, and then we'll see how this plays out. We'd like to get to this 8. We should be able to because we got the 4 hearts there. I think the next play is going to be this 4 hearts. It's going to go up top, and this 5 of hearts is going to go up top, and we're going to see if we can open up this column and move the last of our kings. So we'll see how that works out. Going through again. Again, I like to play from the back of the draw pile. I've probably made that point a bunch of times, and I probably will. We're trying to get as many moves as we can, so we can maximize the number of chances to solve here. There's the 5 of hearts up top, and that is probably the last card we want to see because we can't open up this draw pile. If we can find a black 8, we could move the 7 potentially. And this is kind of tricky because that 7 came from here. The other way we can move the 7 is if we get the 6 of hearts up top. If we get the 6 of hearts up top, we can move the 7 of hearts up as well. If you see there's 2 7s, we just move the 6 of spades under the 7 of diamonds, and then of course we'd move the 7 of diamonds in place of the 7 of hearts over here, and that would open up that column. That may be our next move here, actually. We'll see. Oh, this is good. We can move the queen down. And again, holding off on the 3 of spades because we don't. If we had an ace of spades and a deuce of spades, I would play it, but otherwise, kind of hold off. It's in one of these columns. I don't know if it's this one, or this one. Same thing with the clubs. We're going to hold off on that for now, but we may be making a move. Oh, this is good. This is good. We got the 8 of spades right there. Real good because we can still move. We can move the 7 of diamonds. That's good. Oh, the 2 of spades. That is the last card I wanted to see there. We need to find a red 3. Unfortunately, all of the red cards are up here. And I don't think there's a red 3 in this draw pile. So what we need to do is go back to where that 5 of hearts came from. Let me see if I can get back. Okay. This is our red 3. We're going to bring this down. We're going to go back. We're going to try again and see if we can move the 2 in this sequence here. So bear with me here. We won't play this 4. We got to figure out a way to get to the 8. And we'll do it. We'll do it one way or another. So the way we can get to this 8 right here is to play 1 card in front. And we're going to have to use our insurance card. But we're only playing 1 card in front, not 2. So we could be stuck here, but we are going to open up this column. So 8 of spades is coming down right there. Now we're going to pull the 7 of diamonds. Now we can move this 2 of spades, and the question is, what is under here? Is it something we can work with or not? That's perfect. Ace of spades. We can work with that. We can work the deuce of spades up. Now we can, we've opened up a column too. Oh, this is great. 3 of diamonds. We can work with that. We can put the hearts up now too. And really, yeah, we just got to be careful here. This 5 of hearts can go up. 5 of spades, we don't have a spot for yet. We'll kind of work it, but we do have a spot for the 3 of spades and 4 of spades. And guess what? I think there's going to be like a 2 of clubs under this card right here, under this column. We have a king. We have a black queen, which means we can put the red jack of diamonds there. There it is, the 2 of clubs. And we've essentially got this thing solved. We're just going to work all the cards up that we can. 8 goes down, 7 goes down, and that's the game. So hopefully that last sequence made some sense and gave you an idea or two of different ways to approach solving these games at the very end. And of course, that is going to wrap this up. I am signing out. Thank you for watching, and good luck.